Police say brazenly gunned down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York City is in custody now after he was arrested at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Police say they've charged Luigi Mangione with that murder and 5 crimes in Pennsylvania. Police say when one of the officers asked Mangione if he'd been to New York recently, he, quote, became quiet and started to shake. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand here now with all the latest developments. Jory.
Mark, what a wild turn of events that happened here today in New York and in Pennsylvania. There is a lot of evidence pitting the 26-year-old Ivy League graduate to the crime. A gun and silencer matching the one used in the crime, clothing, a mask matching that of the killers, and a 3-page manifesto railing against the insurance industry, reportedly saying it had to be done.
Tonight, 26-year-old Luigi Mangione in custody in Pennsylvania, charged with first-degree murder. He's believed to be the gunman who last week assassinated Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare in New York City. The nationwide manhunt coming to an end at a McDonald's in Altoona. A woman recognized Mangione and called police.
As soon as we pulled that down, or we asked him to pull it down, me and my partner and I recognized him immediately.
He had asked the suspect if he had been in New York City recently, and that really invoked a physical reaction from the suspect. He became visibly nervous, kind of shaking at that question.
When he was arrested, police say Mangione had this ghost gun that may have been made with a 3D printer similar to the weapon used to kill Thompson, along with a silencer known as a suppressor. He also had clothing and a mask consistent with the shooters, a passport, and multiple fake IDs, including this one used to check into a hostel in New York City where his unmasked face was captured on surveillance video.
The class of 2016 has been coming up with new ideas.
Mangione grew up in Maryland, where he was valedictorian of his high school and has a bachelor's and master's in engineering from the University of Pennsylvania. So why would someone like this apparently turn to murder? Well, police say when they arrested Mangione, they found 3 handwritten pages that police sources tell ABC News express anger at the insurance industry that included the quotes, "These parasites had it coming," and "I do apologize for any strife and trauma, but it had to be done."
It does seem that he has some ill will toward corporate America.
Some possible clues may be found on Mangione's Twitter account, which shows an X-ray of a surgically repaired spine. Those who knew him say he suffered a back injury surfing and needed surgery, but still suffered from the injury.
And I know it was really traumatic and difficult. You know, when you're in your early 20s and you can't, do some basic things, it can be really, really difficult. Never once talked about guns, never once talked about violence. He was absolutely a not violent person, as far as I could tell.
And today, the governor of Pennsylvania had a message for anyone viewing Brian Thompson's killer as a hero.
In some dark corners, this killer is being hailed as a hero. Hear me on this. He is no hero.
A potential motive still a bit of a guess at this point, but over the next few days, investigators will be working to fill in those gaps. Luigi Mangione was arraigned this evening. He'll likely be transferred to a Pennsylvania state prison as he awaits extradition.